For a good 30-something years, black men across the country, but especially those here in the Chicago area, warned that Oprah was dangerous. She was a turncoat. Oprah, like certain images of black people, she wants us to be that poor and uneducated. She wants to think she's the only educated black in the room, her and Gail. Now, for years, brothers like myself have warned about Oprah being a user. She's not down for our people. Yeah, she may help some brothers and sisters when it's convenient, when she needs to give cover, when so she can easily pull out her head. Why donate the money to here? But there's a lot of places Oprah have never interject with. She never, well, not interject, what's the word I'm looking for? Interact with, excuse me. All of a sudden, the last few years since Oprah's show went off the air, now Oprah want to pop at black award shows and stuff because she knew when she started a network, she alienated a lot of black folk. And a lot of black men, myself included, been saying, we told y'all about her. She used black women and black gays to get her network. And it's not even a network. She's a damn figurehead to give it to some prominence. Remember, when she left the talk show thing, that last season, who did she ever on a talk show? Kelly Ripa, her Marcus Suelos. George Stephanopoulos' wife, Alexandra Wentworth. There was somebody else. I think she even had Robin Givens on there, if I'm not mistaken, at one point. She threw Chris Brown under the bus. She started talking about down low brothers. She didn't say men hiding their sexual secrets. Or sexuality, excuse me. She focused on black men and made it like black men are the ones destroying the community. Oprah worked and lived in Chicago for 30-some years. And she never showed the diversity of black America. She didn't have no panels on with black American, black teenagers. She always wanted to focus on white folk. White folk, white folk, white folk. White teenagers. She made, when the whole thing, you know the term the opioid crisis started? Oprah gave it shine. That's why today they use that term opioid epidemic. Oprah was the first one. Her and Lisa Ling, instead of saying drugs are affecting the white community, or it always affected the white community, but now they can't hide it. She made it seem like the inner city has invaded. No. Drugs always came from middle America. They deposited them first in our community. She gave them cover. Every time you turn around, Oprah was giving other people cover, making other groups millionaires. But when she went and did her television network, or the figurehead of that network, it was catered to white folk. So she turned and said, how can I not make this a failure? Then she ran to Tyler Perry and got together and did shows like that. And then she stopped popping back on TV. All of a sudden, she went to Essence Award. These are places that Oprah never visit. BET Awards. These are places that Oprah never visit. But then all of a sudden, she wants to talk about racism. And when she told a story about a purse, I'm like, really? That's rich Negroes' problems. Y'all threw Monique under the bus for Oprah. And I told y'all, I said, y'all choosing the wrong side. I'm telling you, Oprah's a rat. Oh, how are you jealous because she's a stone black woman? No. Let me remind y'all, when Oprah started out, she was a fill-in host for the local television show. The reason why it took off because black Chicago, male, female, young and old, watched her. When we was out of school, days out of school, if you was at home with your grandma, or if your mom was a house mother, or she was off a certain day, or your dad was at home, or if y'all were just kids back in the day, we stayed home by ourselves. It wasn't on the TV. During that time, either Oprah, Wheel of Fortune, or The Price is Right. You say, okay, let's watch Oprah Winfrey. Let's watch AM Chicago. And when it blew up big, and she had black men like Bill Cosby giving her advice. Quincy Jones. But Cosby gave her the most points at sign your own checks. With that whole thing with Cosby, I mean, like, we thought she would at least say something about it. She said nothing. But then later on down the line, she threw shade at him. Remember, she threw shade at Chris. She gave white America permission to go after Chris Brown. She believed Rihanna. Then years later, she interviewed Rihanna. Rihanna basically said, yo, I don't want to started all this drama. And to this day, Oprah never said she was sorry. Michael Jackson gave Oprah an interview because he said, I want to go sit down with somebody black, thinking he'd get a fair shake. Ha! It only made it worse for the brother. And then how she repay him? She disses his dad. She talks about his father. She talks about his mama. Go back over the years. She said Katherine Jackson is naive. Katherine Jackson should have known Joe he's the reason why the children Michael the way he is. No, he's not. That was just too easy. Then Katherine still didn't learn her lesson. Let Oprah come in and interview Michael kids, and she was so disrespectful to Mr. Jackson. Why is he here? That's not your place to ask. But I kept telling y'all, I said, this woman is nasty. She don't like men, especially black men. Did y'all rationalize what she was hurt? She raped. Okay, be mad at that dude that hurt her. But she didn't get here just by black women or black gays. There was a lot of people support Oprah. There were straight dudes out here giving her the benefit of the doubt, defending her honor and stuff. But then after a while, they said, wait a minute, this sister, she don't, man, she make like we the bad guys in the community. Telling women you don't need husbands and all this other stuff. The same sister that she was saying you don't need something. How many of those sisters she had on her show promoting their books and their products and stuff? She made white men and white women and Hispanics very wealthy. When those white men was going after her, she didn't say, she knew she could run back to black men because she knew she messed up. That's why she had no brothers around her. But then again, she didn't want no brothers around her. They were going to destroy her. And you think she would have said, wait a minute, I put all my eggs in this basket. Nope, she still hangs with them. When she sat down and gave those two dudes who lied on Michael Jackson, she gave them cover. And I told y'all she gave the wrong group cover. Oprah is a rat. Oprah is what a lot of black men be yelling about. She's that black woman that we be telling y'all about. And there's a lot of Oprah Winfrey's in the community. There's a lot of sisters that got her mindset. That's why some of y'all defend her. Monique told y'all about her. Y'all threw Monique on the bus so fast. And I told y'all, I said, why y'all throwing me? I said, I'm telling you, Oprah's a rat. I said, y'all slowly gonna see it, but one day when you finally see it, y'all be like, damn. And a lot of y'all seen it, just what she just did to Michael Jackson. I was watching Roland Martin. He was talking about Michael Jackson. You know, Roland Martin and his guests didn't even know about the FBI investigation. Now, Roland supposed to be a reporter, right? You mean tell me they didn't know there was an investigation about Michael Jackson and the FBI cleared Michael Jackson? All of a sudden, you got Lisa Bloom and everybody popping up out of woodwork. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is the story this man. See, I'm going to tell you something. They got Bill Cosby. Their chest got big. Ooh, we got Bill Cosby. Who the next one? They about to get R. Kelly. They're going back to his past. That's why I say he's the perfect villain of the story. Because they tried to get him on something different. That is it. We can't get him. Let's go back and say this. Let's go back and do this now. They messed Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, all that stuff that he had for himself, white folks showed you, you're a nigga to us. But that Tiger Woods thing, I told everybody, I said, this is going to determine how they go after black men. They ain't going to just get one or two people. They're going to get 10 or 15 people. And they're going to make those people out to be the victims. When I told y'all about the cat call video, I said, this is where it starts at. Here it is. Look how these police officers are getting away with shooting black men down left and right. Oprah didn't do no specials about that. If she did, I didn't hear about it. Oprah could have said, let's do a town hall about the police killings. Let's do a town hall about, she don't do that, but she did something about Michael Jackson because she knows that's how she stayed in good graces with white folk. Oprah is treacherous, and I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of Oprahs running around here. But you know what's jacked up? Wendy Williams, in her own twisted-ass way, defended Michael Jackson. And Wendy Williams had nothing positive to say about Michael Jackson or his family. When Wendy Williams defended Michael Jackson, you know up is down, down is up. You know something's jacked up. Oprah is a rat. I told y'all she was dangerous to our people. And sisters, all y'all that listen to her and bought into her shtick, now y'all sitting like, damn, we didn't know Oprah was that sneaky. I told y'all want to know about Oprah. Y'all just talk to any of us from Chicago. We'll let y'all know the real Oprah Winfrey, how she got down. When she threw Reverend Wright on the bus, they should have told people like she no earthly good. Chris Brown, she asked Chris to go open her school in Africa. That thing that happened between Rihanna, they was young. All he had to do is say, you know what, they young, don't fall for it. You two just need some counsel or some help. Or you just need to sit down and talk to somebody. Nope, she sat right there next to Mark Consuelos. Was it Alexandra? Wasn't Mark George Stephanopoulos' wife? She's playing Living Color. With Alexandra Wentworth, that's what it is. And it was somebody, Robin Givens. And she looked at the camera and she said, Rihanna, get away from Chris. He wants to abuse her, always abuse her. You may like that boy. He was a young man at that time, but still barely out of, he was just 19 years old. You may like Chris was doing this on a regular basis. Once Oprah did that, Robin Roberts, Tyra Banks, Wendy Williams, all of them, they started chiming in. And that's when white females in white America, or whites across the globe, they knew about Chris, because Michael Jackson gave him that props. Michael Jackson said, you the next thing. And they said, no, can't do that. Oprah did that. Let me remind y'all, Oprah did that. Oprah the one that started having these certain topics on her shows, things like down low. Nobody was using that term outside the black community. But that was something we said. She gonna show, and she showed black men. But we know white men do that at a higher rate. They get married, have kids, and by the time they hit 35, 45, honey, I'm really a woman inside. I'm gay. But she made it like black men did. That's why all of a sudden you start seeing on TV shows. And I'm like, what the hell is this coming from? Oprah championed gay rights fast as she championed black rights. But it was black folks supporting her. Oprah did an interview the year before last about she couldn't get out of Chicago fast enough. It was black Chicago that made you who you were. It was white folks that Johnny come lately because you was giving out free crap. But for her to do what she did to Michael Jackson and his family after you sat there and interviewed his mom and they did a show like you really gave a damn about Michael, but I told y'all she was phony. She sat and did a show with Lisa Marie Presley, and they talk about how much they love Michael. But see, people expect, this is the problem. This is why I tell y'all gotta watch the news. Y'all gotta remember certain things. Lisa Marie badmouthed Michael when he was alive. Oprah badmouthed him. She's been badmouthed for the last 20 years. Oprah legitimized, if you've been watching the news, they've been talking about this documentary, they've been talking about it as it's the truth. Even though these guys are lied, the media's still making like they telling the truth. And then they want to attack the fans. These fans are sycophants. They hate to hear the news about. No. I'm not one of obsessed Michael Jackson fans. I ain't got posters all over the wall. I ain't got no gloves. I ain't got no Michael Jackson collectibles. I listen to the man in music, him and his brothers. I like their music. That's as far as it go. But even when I was watching, and I'm like, obviously there's lies. People forget they stripped the man down naked. And the so-called accusers still couldn't describe Michael Jackson's genitals. Then when Michael Jackson died, the father blew his brains out because he was afraid that they was going to say Michael Jackson's death was all this is because of this and that. His son wrote a letter. He came out and said, my father made me lie. Michael never did anything. Emmanuel Lewis said it years ago, Michael never did anything inappropriate. Macaulay Culkin, Corey Feldman. Right now, Corey Feldman don't have the money in Macaulay Culkin down. Corey Feldman could have easily just said, you know what? I need some money. I can sit there and say, Michael did something to me. Corey Feldman and Macaulay Culkin has come out and say, hey, nothing happened. But you got people like Lisa Bloom popping up on TV. You got Maureen Orff, Diane Diamond, all these people come out. Yeah, he's a pedophile. He's this because y'all want him to be a pedophile. Yes, Michael was naive to a lot of things. And Michael, people said, well, Michael should never act that way. Michael, the man said he never had a childhood. Well, we didn't have a childhood. Yeah, but guess what? If we had money, we'd been out there doing stupid, goofy shit too. And there's guys that do it. When they was a kid, their father had a car because I couldn't drive. I wanted to work on cars. My dad wouldn't let me. I went and bought my own car. Now I get to work on the same 1960 something car, 1970 something car. You got guys that can go out there and play football, but they get to go put on jerseys on the weekend. When they say we, they say we did it. We won the Super Bowl. We did this. You fantasy. You live. You know damn well you can't get on that field no more, or you never had the chance to. You said that was me. That was me. Michael had the money to indulge himself, and Michael saw and knew there was kids that was sick. Now, granted, I would have never picked up anybody else's kids. I would never have a bunch of kids around me like that. That's just me. As a kid, I knew it didn't look right because I knew how people would spin it. That's why it was able for this label to stick on Mike. But then they keep saying Michael said he shares his bed with little boys. He never said that. They won't never play the damn clip where he actually said. That's why Mr. Farrakhan was saying, they keep saying he said something about the Jewish community. Why don't y'all play the damn clip and then let people decide? You won't do that. NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, they all complicit. But Oprah sat there and she legitimized those two bastards. Oprah heard shit about Harvey Weinstein for years. She still was seen with him. Oprah ain't said a damn thing about Harvey Weinstein or these white guys or these young actors that mess with these teenage girls in Hollywood. No, you gotta make the black man the villain of the story. And when your own females doing it, see, sisters, this is why a lot of black men be like, y'all don't get it. Y'all keep taking up for sisters like Oprah. They rotten to the core. This is the woman we talk about. These are the women y'all don't need to defend because they ain't y'all friends either. Oprah went and befriended Reese Witherspoon. She went and befriended Mindy Kaling. Remember that shit Mindy Kaling brother did? Talking about the black community? You mean Oprah, she that oblivious? Oprah is evil as hell. God don't like ugly. I'm telling you, I pray, and I know this is wrong for me to say this, but I do pray that something bad happened to her. Y'all know what she did to a stepmother. This chick is rotten to the core. This woman, she has a hatred for the black community and black men in particular. She know how to come in and still keep that little black support. Let me go ahead and befriend this group of people who are not going to question. See, y'all so in love with celebrity. Oprah has done nothing with the black community. She goes on these TV shows. She does everything. She did sit down. She went on Morning Joe. She never sat down on a show with a black person, but besides Gail. She never sat down. She don't go. She goes everywhere else. Oprah forget where she came from. She lucked out and got a chance to host a show in Chicago. If it wasn't for black Chicagoans, nobody would never know who the fuck she is. She would have faded off into obscurity somewhere. She did stories about black men dating outside the community, but she was messing around with John Tesh and Roger Ebert. She had the nerve to question Dennis Rodman being with somebody, but she was messing around. But see, nobody questioned Oprah. Oprah, oh my gosh. You see black folks like, oh, Oprah, nobody said nothing about Oprah. Y'all love Oprah because white folk like Oprah. But if any of you Negroes step back and look at Oprah, really look at her and listen to her, watch her, you know she's an opportunist. She's a rich, dangerous opportunist. For years, black men have been yelling like, Oprah a rat. Now y'all see how she is. Michael Jackson can't defend himself. I believe them. I believe them. It's funny how she would stand with them. When Todd Bridges talked about being molested, she had this like, oh, okay. You got Wendy Williams defending Michael Jackson. Wendy Williams, who always had some crack about Michael Jackson and his family. She even said, those guys are lying. Now, yeah, that she did it the Wendy Williams way. Still, she said, "Well, I think she did this." No, Michael ain't. Look, let me tell y'all something. Somebody would have went to Michael like, "Look, we saw you doing this. You're gonna give us this amount of money." You don't think that Michael would have gave millions of dollars away to keep to keep from going to the press? He would have instructed his accountant, give them some money, give them some of your money. They would have went away. They would have had to sign a contract. Nah, they wanted to break him because Michael was so popular and so rich back in the day. And people, see, those of you born after 1980, 89, y'all don't realize it. Y'all know the Michael Jackson been accused. Michael Jackson changed the way music was done. His influence still felt today. King of pop, no, the king of music. This dude was breaking all kinds of records. But I told y'all, what they did was they let his estate get everything in order, let him get all the finances ready. Now they solve it. Okay, now let's go pick the bones. Everybody like, why are they doing it now? Revenge, money. Don't think they ain't getting paid by HBO and them. And you know these are white folk doing this. There's a racial component, and nobody would never talk about that racial component. But when you got Oprah Winfrey backing it up and legitimizing it, oh, they get a free pass. Everybody talking about this all of a sudden. And you notice they've been doing nothing but documentaries on black men. Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, now a dead black man. Don't be surprised. I forgot about O.J. Simpson, but guess what? Don't be surprised they do some more brothers. Don't be surprised that Gloria Allred and her daughter ain't pulling the strings behind. I hope Oprah Winfrey get hers in the end. I hope that somebody close to Oprah Winfrey get it. I hope that Oprah or Gail get it. I hope that it happened to Gail just break Oprah's heart. Oh yeah, I said it. Gail is sneaky too. I told y'all way back September of 2017, I said they're going to make black men the face of everything evil. If it ain't murder, it's rape. If it ain't rape, it's sexual harassment. If it ain't sexual harassment, it's pedophilia. I told y'all this, and now it's just like, since all last year, you said a number of black men doing the perk walk. Beginning this year, all you've been talking about black men. Whether these brothers brought themselves or not, I guess we forget about all the white men that got caught with their hands in a cookie jar. Y'all want to make all these perversions black male crime, but all these white dudes that was out here. Yesterday, Kevin Spacey went to court. They didn't even talk about it yesterday. All you heard was Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson. The man been dead going on 10 years, and Oprah legitimized it. She gave these bastards cover. She did the same thing with Chris Brown. This wench, I told y'all, I've been yelling for 9 years. Harvey, you're jealous. Some of y'all starting to see it. Man, Harvey, you were right. I told y'all, this chick is phony as fuck. She do not like black men. She don't like black folk, but she knows she can't alienate black women. She knows because she know white women ain't gonna support her like that anymore. So she keep black women right around. Sisters, here goes a show dedicated to this. To this. Oprah got nothing but white folk around her. Remember back when she was in Tom Cruise, all these white Tom Hanks, she on the couch, I love you. She hugging them, all this stuff, giving them all that press. She made those cats bigger than what they already were. Think about all the black folks that she could have names could have helped, or people she could have influenced. No, she want to be the only one. She want to be the mammy in charge. But I told y'all so about Oprah. I told y'all how rotten she is.